as you may know, in today's era, sports are ever growing rapidly. Now, you may wonder what kind of sports are native to right here in Indonesia. You may have heard of perhaps pencaksilat. It is one of the sports that is competed at the Asian Games. However, you may be interested in trying out a new sport that has been developed by our youth right here from Indonesia that combines several different sports together, including basketball, futsal, or handball. Now, it is called Fullball. Without any further ado, let us now bring on my colleague Rasha, who's going to discuss this with me as well.
Hi,
Rasha.
guys.
And we're here welcoming
Hi.
Ari Dedi from Fullball Indonesia.
Thank you for
Hi
having
there.
me.
Thank you for being
Hi,
here.
welcome.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Fullball. This is a combination of several sports. Could you explain it a little
That's
bit?
what true. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, football is like a fusion foods, when it comes.
Okay.
To, it's like a combination between like familiar ball-based sports, such as basketballs, futsals, handballs, and also a bit of Quidditch.
Quidditch.
Quidditch, yes,
right?
we're all Harry Potter fans here.
Yeah, that's
all
the
right.
thing right there. So yeah, it's like a fusion stuff.
Okay,
So how did you get inspired to create such as a fusion sports like this?
Okay. Well, frankly speaking, we have this funny story. There are actually 5 of us. The founders of this sport. And we used to have this specific and particular activity on every Saturday. We went for, doing some sports together, like futsals, basketballs, and whatnot,
Playing different sports at different times.
Yeah, that's,
okay,
that's
gotcha.
so true. So one of our co-founders came to us, was like, why don't we create new sports? Why don't we invent new sports? And yeah, it's all started from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've looked at and you're looking at images of it right now. So you're playing on an indoor basketball court, basically, right? Or a futsal court.
Yeah.
Now, there's the way I've seen the clips that I've seen is you can dribble the ball. So just like in basketball.
Yeah.
And there's 2 nets end to end, which is protected by a goalkeeper. What is it called?
Goal.
In that
Hustler.
Right, hustler.
Because we have to hustling, right?
Okay. Gotcha. So how many people on each team?
It's like 5.
5. This is including the hustler.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 per squad. 1 person is dedicated as the hustler to protect the net.
Yeah.
There's 2 ways to score. Can you explain?
Well, actually, there are 3. 3 ways.
Ways to score. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one is like from, like the half circles line of the court. You have to
We call it the 3-point line in basketball, correct? That one?
Yeah, the 3 points stuff. So yeah, you can score it from inside of the
Inside the half
zone.
circle.
We call it hand zone.
Okay.
And we have to use our hands to hit the target. We have this particular unique target,
Yes.
Like it's like antenna stuff.
Right, right.
It is right up, if you look at the images, it is right above the goal,
Yeah, it's
right?
perpendicular to the goal post.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the first one. And then the second one is like from outside of the zone.
Okay, outside of that half circle.
Yeah, but you have to use your foot.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
anywhere
shoot it
inside.
right
Get inside
inside the goal post.
the goalpost. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
inside the goal post. And the third one is, this is a very challenging one because you have to shoot it from outside of the zone. And
Which
hit
means
the
your
target.
foot. Which means your foot. So
Yeah.
you can only kick it.
Yeah, only kick it.
Only kick it.
Only
so
kick it.
And target to inside or the
the
equipment?
top one. The
Oh, the top one.
Yeah.
Got
so you
it.
get
Right? It's
extra
very
point for
challenging.
that.
Yeah, extra
Yeah.
point. It's like 3 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can get 2 points, 2 points, or 3.
Okay.
And the simple rule of, I guess the simple way to remember is anywhere inside the circle, you can only use your hands.
Yeah.
And then anywhere your feet, you can only outside the circle, you can use your feet.
Yes,
only.
that's so true. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is very
simple.
unique
That's
way to
pretty
score.
unique, right?
How do you play defense? That was my first question that I had. Right? What are you allowed to do in order to guard the opposing team from scoring?
Well, it depends on the the strategy of the teams. Right?
Okay.
So yeah, basically for the defense, it's like pretty much the same like basketball.
Okay.
Okay, right? The rules and everything, the regulations, and you can't punch people and everything, right? So yeah, basically like that,
Okay, but you
Is it the same rules with basketball?
Not the same, but it's pretty similar.
Pretty similar.
So you
Because
can
it's like
steal
a
the ball
fusion,
away from your opponent with your hands.
Indeed, yeah.
Okay. What about with
Okay.
your feet? If they're planning on scoring with your feet, can you take it away with your feet as well?
No.
No?
We're not allowed
Okay,
to
you're
do
not
that.
allowed to. You can
Yeah.
only try to let your opponent score with your feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually checked their Wikipedia page, and
Okay.
you have different names for different positions.
Yeah.
Can you share with us what are those? We know
Okay.
that one to keep the goalpost is hustler.
Okay.
What are the four?
So actually there are 5 players, right?
Right.
So the first one is hustler. The main task is of course to keep, the goal
Yes, the score
keeper,
right?
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Right? And in the middle is we have mid laner.
Midliner. Okay.
Mid laner. Yeah.
Okay.
Mid laner. So basically the task is like more into playmaker. You know,
I
to
see.
maintain the game and
Okay.
whatnot, right?
Okay.
And then at the front one is front liner.
Frontliners. Okay.
Front liner.
And those
The
are
main task
people
is like
trying to score?
score more.
Correct.
Offense.
And there are 2 side laner.
Okay.
Task is
got
like
it.
to assist the front liner.
Got it.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
That's
Got
pretty
it.
simple, right?
All right. But it is pretty simple. And when you're looking at it, it almost looks like a pickup basketball game, for the most part, until they try to score.
Yes.
And then they try to
Yes.
score in a couple of different ways.
So I'm just wondering, like, would people who are good at playing basketball means that they're good at playing football, or how do you?
Maybe like they have the advantage.
Okay.
Okay, they might
to play
have more of
football.
an
It's gonna
advantage.
be easier for them because we're more.
You're
into
dribbling, right? And then
Yeah,
you're trying to
dribbling.
get the ball from
Right.
the other team?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've also read that you've incorporated a little bit. Do you mind if I look at this?
Sure.
You've incorporated a little bit of volleyball into this, and the way it is,
Oh.
this is actually the size and the make of of a volleyball
Yeah,
as
indeed.
opposed to
Indeed,
basketball. So it's a
yeah.
bit smaller. You want to look
Okay,
at it?
yeah.
It's lighter.
Okay.
But you created
Some
this
type
specifically for football. Can you tell me what's different about this ball?
So actually, the differences is more into the material stuff.
Okay, the
You know,
material.
we make it soft, and so it's not that hard, and it's safer.
It's not that heavy as
It's
well.
not that heavy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's safer for people to play. You know.
Okay, so if you get like if the hustler gets kicked with the ball in the
Yeah,
face, they're
That's
it's
right,
safer,
that's
It's
right.
not heavy.
Okay. It is very like small and handy. Like if you ever try to dribble a volleyball as opposed to a basketball, like it's a lot easier because it's smaller.
yeah.
And you get a better grip.
Yeah.
On it as well.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
So
Very
when it
interesting.
comes to, since we're talking mentioned safety, do you need any special equipment when it comes to playing this particular full ball?
Well, there's no specific equipment like
Okay.
because this is like quite safety, right?
Yeah, it isn't going to get too rough.
How has been the public reaction towards this new sport?
Well, obviously there are pros and cons, right? When it comes to new sports and new something, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but from there we see that the peoples and the communities are happy, and I think they were having fun for football, and I think we're gonna keep going and keep spreading.
Who are mostly playing this? Like, is it high schoolers, university students, or just public?
It's
in
pretty
general?
diverse,
Okay.
I would say. You know, like more into high schoolers, university, and also I would say the range age is more into 18 to 30s.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's pretty diverse.
So people who generally like to play kind of pick up, or we call it sparring, or like pick up basketball or football
Yeah.
between a
Right.
bunch of groups. Now, speaking of groups, you originated in Bandung, correct? Is that correct? Is that where you originally started playing
No,
football?
we're actually originated
In Jakarta.
Jakarta.
But this has actually grown quite a bit.
Yeah,
So,
it's
so
actually-
tell us a bit about the communities that do play this.
Okay, sure. Yeah, our community is growing pretty quickly, actually. So yeah, we've been in a few cities in Jakarta.
Okay.
One is in Bandung,
Okay.
Cilegon, and also we're in Bali.
Okay.
Yeah, and obviously in Jakarta.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And the football has been also played outside of Indonesia?
Yeah,
share
in
with
Taiwan
us?
actually.
Is that right? So
What's
how
the
does that
story?
happen?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty gnarly though. Like, we don't have any expectations to like going abroad and everything. But yeah, but we have the chance to do some exhibitions
Oh,
in Taiwan. So yeah, we do.
wow.
And it went pretty well though.
Okay. Do you think, like, knowing that this is kind of picking up steam and other people are showing interest, because I remember this is remind me a little bit about pickleball when it comes to tennis. Like, a lot of people were playing
Yeah.
tennis, and then when COVID-19 hit, a lot of people started playing pickleball.
Yes.
And now they have like pickleball tournaments. It's officially being recognized as an actual sport
Yeah.
in many leagues as well. Is this what you're hoping for to happen in fullball?
Well, actually, we have this one specific dreams. We want football can be played in Olympics.
Oh wow.
That's a big dream, right?
Yeah.
That's for the long-term game. But for the short term, we're planning to have our first ever football league.
Fullball league, okay.
Fullball league.
Like national-wide?
Yeah, like
Okay.
the national one. And
So
also,
how many teams would be involved, and how wide could you think this is going to cover?
probably national one.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's like the whole Indonesia.
Yeah, and also, we're working on the high school competitions right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I think it's really nice.
Is it ongoing right now?
Is it on?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. Have you thought, or have you actually had conversations so far with, such as like the Ministry of Youth and Sports, in regards to spreading this as an actual sport?
Working on it.
Working on it.
Wow, amazing. Seems like you got your plan on track, right? So how can anybody find you and your community?
Okay, actually, we have our social media. You can follow us on our social media, of course. And also, in every city, we have this, I would say, like a Fullball agent, right? You can reach out to them and also reach out to us. So, I mean, if you want to play Fullball in your city, just reach out to us. Please reach out to us, and we will accommodate.
Okay. How, by the way, in Jakarta alone, like what venues do you use to play so far?
Well, for now, actually, we have our own field design.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, we have.
Where is it
for now,
located?
but for now, we highly recommend you to play in futsal. So,
In a futsal arena, because then you already kind of have the net already
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and then you just have to place the
easier,
target.
right? Yeah.
Okay. Are the specifications or size, dimensions the same as a futsal? Like
It's actually close to basketball field.
it's closer to basketball,
Closer to-
like a full-length basketball
Yeah,
court.
full-length basketball.
There you go, guys.
All right.
Something when I first saw it, I thought, hey, I would be really decent at this, I think, because I do have background playing
Yes.
in basketball. I'm not that great of a futsal player, but I can get by, so maybe just to shoot once in a while.
Yeah.
So you guys play
You
how
have
many
to
times a
try.
week?
We play on every Sunday.
Every
Every
Sunday.
Sunday.
Good.
Where is
That's right.
usually like you go to play with? Where?
Well, usually we play, for now,
Yes.
is in Tebet.
Oh, in
okay.
Tibet.
So yeah. Well, actually, we're pretty nomaden.
Ah,
Seems like
got it.
something you can play elsewhere.
Yeah, so it's easier if people just contacted your Instagram.
Yeah.
And from there, you guys can accommodate.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks very much for sharing and
Thank you
introducing
so
us to
much.
Fullball. Good luck with this, and hopefully we see more and more people showing interest
Okay.
in Fullball.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.